Welcome everyone. Today we have another special interview with a Chicago artist from the east side of Chicago. I'm your host, Brian Alvarez. And today we have a special artist, someone who's been written blogs from Elevator magazine and Lyrical Lemonade. And not only that, but he's also performed at Summer Smash. And today we're here to talk about his new album, Lotus 666. And hopefully you get to learn more about him. And without further ado, welcome Dre R.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? Happy to be here.
Yes, sir. Happy to have you here. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yes, sir. How was that release party that you had?
My release party was, it was actually, it was like bigger than we expected, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like, it was overwhelmed. I was like, I think I started at like 11:30 p.m.
Yeah.
But I came on little baby time, so I was a little late. But it was packed. It was packed.
No, yeah, I seen like people's stories, like that shit look lit.
We hit capacity to the point like people couldn't even get in. So
that's fine.
Then my assistant dove that he was getting cursed out all day. But
is that where you usually host like your events, or?
That was actually my first time ever doing a event.
Yeah.
Since I've been back in Chicago. I don't know, it was fun though.
Yeah, because you spent some time in LA, right?
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that later. But you grew up in the east side of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So what was like your childhood like over there?
My childhood, I played basketball every single day. So I was outside just playing ball, and that was pretty much it every day, just playing ball. That's what I did 24/7.
Yeah,
I still made music, but basketball was like the first thing.
Do you remember around like what age you started playing basketball?
I don't know how old you is in sixth grade, but like sixth grade around that time.
Around there.
Yeah.
And then did you like at any point like so you were gonna like try to get like serious with it, or is just kind of like for fun at that point?
Nah, like with hooping?
Yeah, basketball.
Nah, it was I was taking it serious. I was getting scouted at AAU, all type of stuff like that, but got injured and stuff.
Yeah, I heard. So you ended up breaking like your left leg in freshman year? Or?
Yeah, freshman year I broke my left leg, and still to this day it's like I can't really wear flat shoes. But then like sophomore year, I got another injury, which was myocarditis. It was like a heart malfunction and stuff like that. So once that happened, it was like back to music, main focus back to music and stuff like that.
Right. Damn, that's crazy. So I mean, like I've never broken a bone before, but I have had a surgery before. How was like that pain, like breaking your leg? Do you remember, or not really? I
was so caught up with basketball when I broke my foot. I actually broke my foot like somewhere out here, honestly. But I broke my foot. I was in some slides. I had some slides on, like some Adidas slides, slip-on slides, and like I was at one of my homies' houses, and we like lowered the rim and stuff, and tried to go up and dunk, and my foot slipped right and like just cracked right in the middle and at the end. And I don't know, I really don't remember. It hurted like hell, but like I still was hooping. I was still hooping. Like, I don't know.
Right. And then what is it? It's pronounced myocarditis, right? That you had. Do you still experience that, or that's kind of like gone away?
Yeah, I don't anymore. It's like I don't know how it went away. They said I was gonna grow out of it, or whatever the case may be. Like I was taking like aspirins for it, but like I was in a hospital around that time when it happened for like probably like 14, 17 days, something like that.
That's pretty crazy. So you were playing basketball as that happened, or like?
I wasn't. That's the crazy thing. I was just like at home sitting on the couch, and out of nowhere I couldn't like breathe. And like anytime like I get injured or something going wrong, like I'm like cool. I don't like to go to the doctor. But like it got worse and worse and worse to the point I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the doctor. And next thing you know, I was getting an EKG. Then from this hospital, got transferred to another hospital, another EKG and MRIs, and that's when I found out it was serious and stuff like that. So I just started chilling. Like couldn't do nothing, so I ain't had no choice.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm glad you're okay, and I mean that sounds pretty like scary being rushed to the hospital and whatnot. But so yeah, when was the first time that you were like introduced to music?
First time, I think I don't even know. I always did it my whole life. It was maybe my my sister boyfriend, because he was a producer, and this was probably like fourth grade type stuff like that when we still had the big desktop computers and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and he'd be on that with FL making beats and stuff, and I just seen him doing it, so I tried to do it. But actually, I think I started making beats, but I was like, nah. And eventually, he had the whole setup, like everything. So I just started recording on the microphone, just like I think it was like a USB mics at the time, just on there, just recording, just for fun. And eventually, like I don't know, I just started doing it every day, and yeah, it became natural.
And then who was like your earliest artist that you remember listening to growing up?
My early artist is still like it was Soulja Boy, the GOAT,
Yes, sir.
Bow Wow,
Yeah.
and who else? It was like Soulja Boy, Bow Wow, Lil Wayne, and like Kanye and stuff like that.
The OGs.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
fine.
Twista too. I used to listen to Twista a lot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, them literally the main ones. Still to this day, like everybody, Soulja Boy, everybody got to get Soulja Boy his flowers, man.
Facts.
He got it.
Yes, sir. He's made an impact for sure. So yeah, you started learning kind of making beats with your cousin, you said, and then so after that you transitioned into just trying to write music instead of like making beats.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, when was like the point that you like took it serious? Or
The point when music became serious is when I got injured in high school, and they told me, no physical activities, nothing that's, gonna make your heart rate race or anything.
Right.
So at that point, I ain't had no choice but to like focus on music. Couldn't do no activities or nothing. So I think my junior year, I started telling all my homies and stuff who was hooping and stuff, I'm like, I'm finna drop a project, a mixtape or something. And everybody like, nah, you lying, you playing, blah blah blah. I'm like, nah, I'm serious. I'm gonna work on it and probably try to drop it soon. And then I think senior year came, I finally like been working on my sound. I felt comfortable enough to start dropping music. So my senior year, I dropped my first project, which was titled Dre Mandela.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped that. I already had like a decent little following on Instagram.
Yeah.
Cause around that time in high school, we used to do a whole bunch of shout outs and just from hooping and stuff. So when I dropped the project, I remember coming to school the next day. I think I dropped it on Friday. So like the next day, Monday, I come to school. Everybody like, yeah, I heard your project. I like it and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Then I dropped it on Spinrilla, so
Yeah.
that's when Spinrilla was popular.
Yeah.
I looked on it, I had probably 13,000 downloads, like 30,000 views and stuff. I ain't even expect that. So when I seen that, I'm like, okay, cool. I could get somewhere with it. And from there, it was just like, let's keep going with it. Let's run with it.
Did you ever drop anything on DatPiff? Because that was like the time that a lot of people used to stream off that shit.
I'm pretty sure I dropped something on DatPiff. I don't know what. I think like a single or something.
Yeah.
Probably with my homie like DJ Sean or something at the time. Yeah.
That was the OG like streaming service. Like that's when Chief Keef used to drop on there and shit. That was crazy,
DatPiff and live mixtapes. Both of those. I think I used all those.
So to kind of like to speak about you went to Hyde Park, right, for high school?
Yeah, I went to Hyde Park. Yeah.
And then I know G Herbo and others have been there. Did you like at all see them there? Or,
yeah, we had lunch together, and I had this one class with Herb. I don't know what was it called, but I don't even think it was his class. He used to just ditch class and come in there every day because it was a class. Oh, the teacher name was Mr. James. He was Mr. James. It was like the classroom right next to the lunchroom. And Mr. James, he was a cool teacher. So everybody, like, probably if they ain't want to go to their class that they ain't like it, they'd come in there and, like, every day Herb and it was just in there. But, yeah, he was quiet, though. But we were talking shit. It wasn't nothing crazy, though. At
that point, did you guys, like, know that you both made music or not? It wasn't to that point yet?
Nah. No. I knew he made music at the time. He was almost, like, in his fake prime, like in high school. Like it got to the point was like the freshmen coming into Hyde Park, they'd be walking through the school playing what was that? I think Kill Shit.
Yeah.
They'd just be walking through the school playing it, and I'm just like, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gonna see him every day, like
Right.
he's here. But yeah,
Yeah.
he started getting his buzz early on, and there. But he was just chill though, not too crazy. Ain't messing nobody or nothing. He just chill.
Right. No, that's crazy, bro. What he and Lil Bibby did there, like
Yeah.
back in the day, like that was crazy. What he's done and what he's still doing, like to this day.
Yeah.
But
Bibby goated too. Still to
Yeah.
this day, people think he just like fell off and stuff,
Right.
but they don't know he's like behind a lot of artists right
yeah,
now.
well, he's managing now and whatnot. Or,
Yeah,
But
and especially the biggest Juice WRLD, he's
Yeah.
behind him. So yeah.
yeah, and then well, he at some point he managed Kid Leroy for a bit. So, but
Yeah,
you got to give him his flowers for sure.
definitely.
Out of Chicago, who else were you like listening to growing up besides Herb and Bibby
Who did I listen to?
and Sosa, of course?
Yeah, that's the you know
The GOAT.
the goat.
Yes,
Of
sir.
course, you can't cuss no other word for that. But yes, but Sosa, Dirk, Herb, of course. Who Chicago artists? King Louis at the time. King
Yeah.
Louis, he was hard. I used to listen to my dog, Maddie baby,
Okay.
and that's about it. It's probably more. I can't think of them right now, but yeah.
That's what's up. And then yeah, your first album was called Elation, right? Well, that was the first one you released on streaming
Yeah, like on
platforms.
platforms. Yeah.
And then that other one that you released on Sprinilla, was it?
Spinrilla?
Yeah. Did you upload that on SoundCloud or no?
I didn't. I actually I deleted it not too
Yeah.
long ago, but then I came to concluding damn, I should have left it up so people could see how it used to sound and how it sound. Now
Yeah.
you know my sound, but one day I might upload it somewhere.
It's funny you mentioned that because I mean, even you could obviously like hear progress. Like it's you released Elation in 2018, so I mean, you do hear like you're still finding your sound. It's kind of, to me, what I've heard, it's kind of like less auto tune, and you're just kind of like finding your sound. To me,
Yeah.
and to hear what you're doing now is like way crazier. So
Yeah, I appreciate that.
yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
you still do see like the progress, you know. that
Yeah,
you're talking
always. You gonna, as long as you working, you gonna always progress. No, whether you got your sound down packed or not. Like my sound, I could honestly say I got my sound now, and it's like a great melodic sound. And yeah, like you said, less auto tune, a lot of less auto tune,
Yeah.
and that came with a lot of vocal coaching and shit like
Uh-huh.
that. So
Right.
yeah.
Like what was like a song that you like regret doing? Like obviously you deleted that or you didn't
A
end up
song I
posting,
regret doing.
Yeah. or a mistake that you've made and learned from, or anything.
I don't know if it's a song I ever regret doing. Maybe the song I might listen to it and be like, yeah, this whack.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have put it out, but I don't know. I'd be like, it's okay, it's out, whatever. Listen to it, move on, grow from it. Just listen to it. But I honestly don't regret putting anything out.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, either way, because I mean, you do look back and you learn like you could learn from what like you're doing wrong,
Yeah.
and now like you obviously you improve. So, what is like something that you learn, like whether it be finding your sound or like production wise, that you learn mainly to get better?
Stop writing.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped writing because it's like when you hear a beat, like you can write to it, but then once you go in the booth and lay it down, it's not gonna sound exactly how you envisioned that in your head. And like I feel like with freestyling, you get to like find pockets better on beats and stuff. You know, there's certain flows that you can catch when you just freestyling that you can't just write. You can't put that on paper. You know.
Yeah. So do you produce your own music now, or you just
I
work
used to, but
Yeah.
not anymore. Not anymore.
So what,
but I do engineer myself. I've been engineering myself for like 3 years now,
Nice.
completely.
And then so what producers do you like mainly work with right now?
Metro Crazy. He like 17 or 16.
Oh,
He
shit.
from Chicago. He actually Metro produced the song, like I guess like my biggest song, Show Off with me and Warhol.
Yeah, exactly.
He produced that. He produced PPP too with me and Warhol, and I got like probably like 8 records, 8 or 9 records with him. Then it's another producer named Pluto. He does like the hyper pop music, and my producer, my ride or die, that's Kareem Worldwide. So yeah,
Hey, that's fine.
they're my go-tos.
Oh yeah. Is there a certain like sound that you're always like looking for? Or it kind of varies on the mood that the song that you're trying to go for.
Mm, I just listen to beats, like literally, I just listen to it. If it make me feel good, got like a good melodic vibe to it, then I'm cool with it. Like, let's do it. But I don't really like go into the studio or like go to record like trying to make a particular sound or
Right.
I just let the beat handle it. Whatever the beat make me feel, I just ride with it.
And then as far as your writing process, you just freestyle.
Yeah,
So,
I don't write at all.
yeah,
Like not a bit.
that's fine. And then so what do you like usually record at? Do you have an in-home studio or you just go to like a studio?
We got like a headquarters and stuff that I record at, and I also got like a setup in my room and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just all me, literally.
Sorry. Nice. And then yeah, so kind of like to reflect about. I mean, obviously we talked about your first project Elation, and obviously improving now. Fast forward, the one before Lotus, I forgot.
This means a lot. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Sorry,
one, yeah.
this means a lot. And then that's when you kind of like had more kind of like features with Warhol and then Nikeboi, of course.
hmm
So I just kind of wanted to talk about how did your
I
relations?
don't even remember. Hold on, I actually gotta look. Let me see. I be
'Cause-
forgetting. I forget lyrics until I hear the songs. Who was on This Means a Lot? Wait, This Means a Lot. Let me see who I had on here. Okay, Nike, Warhol, and Nike. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
alright,
you have
yeah.
two Warhol features on there,
Yeah.
and then Nikeboi, and yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. At my best with Nikeboi, that goes crazy. But
That was one of my favorite. We performed it so many times
Yeah.
though. I got tired of it.
really.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite songs too.
But yeah, how did your relationship with Warhol start? Because I know obviously you've had multiple features from him already.
That's my brother. We grew up together, like from kids on up, literally. Like it's funny because we backtrack a little bit. The project Dre Mandela, the first project I ever dropped.
Yeah.
I remember dropping that, and then I was downtown somewhere, and like we was going home. We both from over east and stuff. We hopping on a 6 bus. And I remember me and him having a convo. He like, man, I just seen you drop your project. He like, yeah, I'm finna get ready and drop too. And I'm like, bro, let's do it. But next thing you know, he dropped and like it was out of there.
That's
So
fine.
we literally talked about this stuff on a bus, and out of nowhere, we just started working and worked our way up.
That's crazy. Is that one of the first persons that you've collabed with, or can you remember?
I don't think it was. It's just that's probably like the first that I just put out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fire. And then yeah, I mentioned Nikeboi again at my best, and then I actually see you perform that and because I do like photography too, so
Mhm.
I've taken pictures of you. But how did your relationship with Nikeboi start?
A couple years ago, but I dropped this song called Aloha.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Nike found it somehow, and he DM'd it to me like, "Oh, this raw is blah blah blah." And we can curse on here.
Yeah, yeah. go
Oh,
ahead.
okay,
Yeah,
alright.
you can.
But yeah, he DM'd me and he was like, yeah, this shit raw, blah blah blah. I'm like, I appreciate it. And I was living in LA at the time, and he was I think he was living in LA too, but he was in Chicago at the moment. So we was just talking back and forth, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna lock in with you once I come back to Chicago. And eventually I came back to Chicago, and we just went to the studio and locked in. And since that, like, yeah, the rest was history.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Nikeboi because I mean I seen like he's been going crazy, and he had like back in the day with he had a video with Cole Bennett. That's
Yeah.
pretty fire. So,
Yeah, he got like 8 videos with Cole
Yeah.
Bennett probably.
hell yeah.
Literally.
That's fire though. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, how was performing at Summer Smash? Because that was like around the time that you had dropped This Means a Lot, right?
Yeah.
2022, obviously.
Summer Smash is always crazy.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to my brother Warhol, because of him, I ain't never missed a Summer Smash ever. Literally, since it started, the first flyer when it was a a single day. I don't know if you remember that, but it used to be like a single day flyer.
Yeah.
And I think like it was like probably like 10 artists. It was like Ski Mask, if I'm not mistaken, Uzi. It was Dex, and it was Warhol, and like a couple other people. And from there, like, that shit was even lit. But now, like, Cole grew that shit to like a 3-day fest, and that shit's massive. That shit's fun. Like,
Yeah, bro.
performing, and it's just fun. Like, honestly, I couldn't even tell you, like, you know how people, they might tell you they get nervous or something, but when it comes to that, I just get in another zone, and like it's just fun. I don't get nervous or anything. It's just like, it's natural. It just be fun as hell though.
That's fire, bro. I bet you get like a huge adrenaline rush like when you're up there.
Take a couple shots and we gone.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy, man. And yeah, again, I mean, shout out Cole Bennett. Like what he's doing, what he has built is doing crazy. And what he does for Chicago.
Cole, he the goat. That's the whole Lyrical Lemonade. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes sir. And then, what are like some artists that like you met at Summer Smash, or did you?
I met everybody.
Yeah,
probably everybody. I never missed it. So
who's one of the most that gave you like advice, or like that was always like cool with you?
Who? Maybe Ski. Actually, this last year, the one that just passed, Ski ended up coming to the crib with us, literally, and he pulled up at like 8 in the morning, and we just listened to his unreleased music from like 8 in the morning to like, I don't know what time, and we was getting drunk.
Yeah.
We just woke up out of a nap, and he come like, yeah, I got a flight in the morning. It's me, Warhol, Nike, it's Ski. And we just in there listening to music, talking, everybody just, giving, critiquing everybody, talking, helping people out, and, just, yeah, he genuine, though. He genuine as hell, though, but that was one of the ones I remember. But, Dex, too. Dex, that's my guy, too. But, yeah, I met everybody, but I ain't, like, make a bond with everybody,
right.
But yeah. But Ski is about it. Dex. Jeezy from Shoreline Mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog too. Yeah.
That's fire. And then who would you want to like work with in the future if you had a chance?
Who would I want to work with? Like Chicago or just anybody?
Just in general.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy. I want to work with Soulja Boy. Whether he produce a beat or we do a song together, just something.
Right. Like
literally, I gotta do something with Soulja Boy.
That'd be fire.
That's that's my personal goat. Like literally.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching Soulja Boy. I didn't even know you can like just go to the store and buy a camera and shoot a video, upload it on YouTube. Like besides watching him since MySpace and shit like that. So. Yeah, that's, watching him definitely, taught me a lot of shit. I wouldn't lie to you. So Soulja Boy is definitely want to work with him one day for sure.
That's fire. Yeah, he's made an impact for sure, and a lot to learn from him, of course. I mean, he's been in the game for a minute and made an impact for sure.
And surprisingly, he just had a hit, right? It was like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, Make It Clap.
I believe so. I know. I remember like he had dropped his own like video game system like recently. But,
I don't know how that went, but yeah.
Hey man, he's still grinding, man. I gotta respect.
Hey, absolutely.
But yeah. So I mean, to sum it up, kind of like reflecting. So you performed at Summer Smash. What has been like in your eyes like your biggest achievement or something that like that you felt like you finally made it into the industry? Or?
I don't know. I feel it's like I know I'm there, but like I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm not sure if I had that moment yet. Yeah. Maybe I remember I used to be like, oh, once I get 1 million streams, like maybe I feel like it. But then you get 1 million streams, like I'm probably like 6 million streams in now. Right. And it's like I don't know.
Gotta keep.
It's
going.
just like I don't know. I just feel like at some point you gonna know when it's that time. But like I don't think I had that moment yet. Not yet though.
So once you you know, like you get to, I mean, obviously there's levels of success, so you're always gonna be like, so you're gonna like get to that point and you're gonna be like, what else, obviously. But
Yeah.
I guess once you get to that point, like what is like something you want to do, like whether it be something you want to buy or I don't know, or
I honestly just wanna, when I get to my clinical, like when I feel like I'm at my climax, at my highest and stuff, maybe I just want to give back.
yeah,
Honestly,
facts.
I just want to give back, honestly, and impact other people. That'll make me feel good, cause I like to buy shit for people, give it out. I don't really like to receive gifts and shit like that. So when I'm in that, when I get in that space and I'm able to, you know, provide and do a lot for people, that's what I want to do. It's gonna make me feel good, and hopefully make others feel good too. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
But besides buying stuff, like you say, I just need like a Venador.
yeah, that's
I
fine.
had Venador and I'm cool.
Yeah, you'll get there, man. But besides like music, like what else are you into? I see that Jackie, you're rocking. Are you into fashion or?
Yeah. Some money on me, Jackie. Money. But yeah, I'm into fashion. I love fashion. I used to design clothes and stuff, but besides music, I still play basketball now. Definitely still design clothes and other hobbies. That's about it.
And then
Traveling.
Yeah.
I like to travel.
yeah, where would you want to like travel or where have you traveled?
I'm trying to. Well, I travel. To be honest, I think I've been to every place in the United States besides probably like 12 places. But I'm trying to. I was dealing with something, so I haven't went overseas yet. But I can go overseas now. So this summer I plan. I don't know where I want to go, but I'm gonna go somewhere crazy though.
Yeah.
I got to.
Bro, Europe is always crazy. I suggest like.
You been there?
Yeah, I've been to Italy and Greece so far, but anything over there, yeah, anything over there is like crazy, bro. It's like so much history out there, and yeah, I mean, it just depends where you want to go. But,
I wanna go everywhere, honestly. But yeah, I'm trying to whatever. I don't know. I'll probably Google it, figure out the best places to go, and you know, go from there. But definitely got to do something crazy overseas this year for
yes,
sure.
sir. And then not to mention also, you guys have some merch coming out soon, right?
Yeah.
For your album release.
Yeah, it was supposed to be done, but maybe hopefully this week. Hopefully this week.
Yes, sir. That's fire. But yeah, so to get into your newest album, Lotus 666.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how'd you pick the name for the album, or how'd that come about?
I don't know. I think, you know, it's crazy. I was going through it, like writing titles down, and like how I always named my projects is like I just let it come naturally. So I was like, wait, I'm like I felt like I was forcing it. So out of nowhere, I'm just like, I'm getting my track list together, writing the name of the songs, and out of nowhere, I'm like, Lotus, and like, and what it represents and stuff, like freedom and just like being able to prosper and do what you want. And then, you know, like 666 representing like the electrons, protons, and neutrons in your body and stuff like that. It just all made sense, and I was just like, it just came naturally though. I was just like, Lotus 666. I forgot, I think I had another name for it. I don't remember though, but it just came naturally. Like I always just like to let it come naturally. Like even like sometimes, you know how artists will record a song.
Yeah.
You recording, but you ain't got the title of the song
Right.
yet. And after you hit a song, then you be like, yeah, I'm gonna name it that. Like it just come naturally.
Yeah.
That's kind of like how I do with my projects. I just create the songs first and like go based off the songs, and you know, just let it come.
Yeah. Just for example, you have a song called 2:40 a.m. Was it 2:40 a.m. or around that time?
It was.
Yeah.
So the crazy thing about 2:40 a.m. is I woke up at like 1:40 in the morning. I was bored.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm finna record. So, you know, going through my email, find the beat, load the beat up, and I think I did the song in like 5 minutes or something like that. And as soon as I finished it, I dropped it on SoundCloud at like 4 in the morning or something. I finished it. I called it 2:40 because I finished the song exactly at like 2:40 a.m. Like when I saved it and bounced it, and I dropped it on SoundCloud. And then I think I sent it to a couple people, and then they like, this shit raw as hell. Like I dropped it like on some like just on SoundCloud on some bored shit, like just whatever. But then a couple people heard it. I sent it out, and they like, nah, this shit hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, so like, should I put this on a project? So then it was like 240 and another song that I was sending out. Like, which song do y'all like better? And everybody chose 240. So I'm like, damn, maybe I just made maybe it got something working with something right here. So I put the song on private and like took it down and put it on a project, and that was that. But I literally just woke up out the bed and made that song and dropped it, like not thinking nothing of it. And like now I think it's like it started already. So it's like that song is like the most popular song right now, and I think 666. So 240 and 666.
That's fire. So what obviously this is your 5th project now. What was your like intention with this project, or were you kind of like just like freestyling it overall, or
my intention is just to honestly give like a good body of work. Like I always want to improve from the last project, and honestly, like I could say that I like this project. I was just listening to it on the way here, because sometimes I drop a song, and you know, like it take a little minute for you to drop songs and stuff sometimes. So like the artist may have heard the song like 1,000 times already. So by the time it's out, we don't like it already, but it's still new to everybody else. But I was still playing it, and I'm still playing it. So like I'm confident with this project. Like it's a good body of work. I like it.
Yes, sir. So who do you like look for like advice? Like you talk about like, I mean, artists can be their biggest critics, you know.
Yeah.
So who do you like send music to like get feedback from? And
just my friends and stuff like that. People who honestly, friends, and you gotta send it to females. If you get the female crowd and the women liking your music, you gonna do something. So believe it or not, if the women like it, or the kids or something, then you doing something right. But I definitely like to take criticism from people who, you know, established, or they did something, or like, you know, they know what they doing. I'm not just trying to listen to anybody.
Right.
Yeah, plus I'm a little stubborn, so if I feel like there's no reason I should listen to you, I'm probably not gonna listen to you. So right. Yeah.
Nice. And then what was like the writing process like for this whole album, obviously, or how long did it take you to make?
Probably like 4 or 5 months, like that. Cause I probably made like 20 30 songs for the project, and some songs just didn't make it. I even took a song. I had I let me and like Laka had a listening session, and like Laka, you know who Laka is? Laka Films.
Yeah.
Like he's somebody I would, you know, listen to. So like it was a song called Van Cleef. Y'all will hear it eventually. I'm gonna drop it eventually. But like he was like, what happened to Van Cleef? Like when you sent me the folder of the songs, like I was listening to it. I was like one of my favorite songs. I was like, I took it off for 240.
Right.
So yeah, that was a song. It was Van Cleef. It was either Van Cleef or 240, and I ended up everybody chose 240 over Van Cleef, so 240 it was. And yeah, that's how that went about.
That's crazy. But yeah, so I mean, some of the songs that I've mainly been listening to is Ruin featuring Wavy 1500.
Okay, yeah. What's your favorite so far?
Probably I like 240 AM is fire, and then Daughter. And of course, 666 with Warhol. It's pretty fire.
Okay.
But yeah, and then I noticed, like, obviously, one of the songs that like seemed more personal to you was Wonder Love.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, just kind of like wondering if like people love you. Was that more for like more about the ladies, or just kind of like the fans' perspective?
It's like it's like in general, it go both ways. You know, like people in the industry, you can drop something. You know, sometimes somebody will be a fan of you, but they won't tell you. And you might have to find out the hard way, and like, oh, so this whole time, like, you actually do love my music, stuff like that, you know. And same with females, but yeah, it goes both ways. But Wonder Love is it's one of my favorites. But if I had to choose my favorite song off the project, it would probably be 000.
Yeah.
And that's it's 000 probably. And second would probably be Wonder Love.
Yeah.
I like 240, but I heard it a lot. I heard it a lot.
You just get annoyed like with listening to your own voice here.
But yeah, 240 video dropping soon though.
Oh, that's fine.
240 video dropping soon.
And then any other visuals or just
we're gonna do 240 Empty Promises. After 240 we're gonna drop Empty Promises, and I don't know, it's one more. I think 000 is after that. 000. The Empty Promises and 240, they done. They in the vault ready to go, but I haven't shot 000 yet. But yeah, that's the order.
Nice. And then and then another like kind of song that seemed personal was Empty Promises. I guess like in music in general and like relationships in general, like I don't know, what are some things that have happened to you like that that people can like promise you, or there's something like that to look out for but never end up
shit, a lot.
Yeah.
Shit, people saying they gonna do something, not do it. Even with music, it may be a A&R or something saying, oh, I got this, I got you, I'm gonna do this, never do it. So yeah, that song was, I love that song. It's definitely personal, but yeah, I can't really think of none particular right now, but it's been a lot of those moments, and that's where that song came from. A bunch of empty promises, people saying they're gonna do something and don't do it. So yeah.
And then how did you like learn from that, like to like move differently and avoid that?
How did I learn from that, man? You know what? I had a crazy incident in Miami one time. One of my people brought somebody along, and I'm like, you sure this person good? You're like, yeah, I promise, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, he good. Like, yeah, you could trust him. And I'm like, all right, cool. Next thing you know, I end up missing like $13,000, and off of him saying, oh, trust this guy. He promised this guy is good. So I'm like, now my team, it's just tight. I don't mess with nobody at all. Like, you gonna see me with the same people 24/7, and if somebody else new coming in, my team will handle that. So I just moving differently now, that's what happens. But it's how you gotta live and learn, so it happens.
Yeah, and then obviously you talk about your team. I mean, your assistants here with us today. Who else do you think plays like an important part in helping you with
Doe, of course. Pascal, Ray. That's my management team, which is Banksters. So Pascal, Ray, and Doe, they get it done for sure.
And then what do you like mainly look for them to help with? Is it like the marketing or just kind of like feedback?
Well, we got each person got their own job title, but Ray, he like handles the marketing, and I look for Pascal to just manage. You just make sure everything going well, everything organized and stuff like that. And with Doe, he just like he get it. He do it all. Whatever you need, he just gonna make it happen.
Thanks, bro. And then so what you mentioned visuals coming soon, and merch coming soon also. What else can we see from you in the future? Any shows coming up?
Oh, I got a show. I just got a show actually. Let me pull it up. Let me see. Get y'all the exact date for it.
March 18th.
Yeah, March 18th. Yeah, March 18th. There we go. I ain't even had to look. March 18th.
Nice.
At Cole's Bar, March 18th.
Okay, fine. And then anything else after that, or just
not that I know of. Nope.
Yeah.
Just finna press run interviews, but so far that's my next show, March 18th. Yeah.
That's what's up. And then at the listening party, what song did you like notice the crowd messing with the most?
I did I did 2 songs.
Oh yeah.
But I only did 2 songs because I did it with no backing vocals. So just the instrumental and me.
Yeah.
And I knew I was gonna kinda be lit, kinda be drunk, and might have cotton mouth. So like I did 240 and Wonder Love was like, yeah. Wonder Love always, I got a little production thing I do with Wonder Love where like we do like confetti and stuff like that, and we threw bears out. So like Wonder Love always kind of get them lit. So yeah.
All right, man. And then to close it off, like what advice would you give to my upcoming artists?
Don't look at the numbers. Don't watch the numbers. Just keep dropping. Don't look at the numbers. You can fucking have a hit record with fucking 300 views on it. If the right person pick it up, then you know you out of there. So when you see them numbers, just don't hold your head down. Just keep dropping. Stay consistent. Cause even sometimes I be thinking I'm super consistent, but when I be looking at it, I don't think I got enough videos out. So it's like, just drop. Don't look at the numbers and stay consistent. It's like, that's my main thing I would tell them, literally.
Facts, man. Yeah, I appreciate you again for coming.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, I hope everyone tunes in to Lotus 666.
Yes, sir. Go stream Lotus 666 out now. All platforms. All platforms. Tell your mama, your auntie, kids, whatever. Out everywhere. All platforms.
Yes, sir. That was the Dre Art Third Eye Views interview. Yeah, stay tuned for more. Thank you.